Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Conversation Podcast. I'm Sarah, and today we have a super practical topic that you'll use every day.
Hi, Sarah, and hello to all our listeners from around the world. I'm Daniel, and I have to say, talking about daily routines is something we all do, no matter where we live.
That's right, Daniel. Think about it. What do people ask you when you meet someone new? Usually, they want to know about your day. So being able to talk about your routine in English is very useful.
Not only is it helpful for making friends, but it's great practice for school, work, and travel. Plus, it's an easy way to start English conversations, even if you're a beginner.
Today, we're going to share our own routines, teach you simple phrases, and help you describe your day with confidence. We'll laugh, learn, and practice together.
If you're ready, grab a notebook and join us. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our fun English lessons.
Let's jump in and learn how to talk about your daily routine, step by step.
Sarah, have you noticed how often people talk about their routines? Whether it's at school, work, or just meeting friends, daily routines come up all the time.
Absolutely, Daniel. Talking about your daily routine helps you share a little about your life. It's a great way to start a conversation and get to know someone better.
Plus, it's super practical. When you describe your routine, you use important English words and sentence patterns that you need every day. It makes speaking English much easier and more natural.
That's so true. Using routine sentences like, I wake up at 7 a.m. or I go to work by bus helps you explain your habits, build confidence, and connect in all kinds of situations, at school, with colleagues, and when you travel.
And having routines doesn't just help with English. In real life, routines make us more organized and even less stressed. They help us achieve our goals, whether that's learning a new skill or staying healthy.
If you're a beginner, practicing how to talk about your routine will improve your English and help people understand you better. It's one of the best ways to build fluency.
So, learning to talk about your daily routine is more than just memorizing phrases. It's about expressing yourself and making English a natural part of your life.
Ready to learn the easiest phrases for talking about your daily routine? Let's get started.
Let's show everyone how easy it is to talk about daily routines in English. We'll start with the most common phrases so you can describe your day step by step.
Perfect, Daniel. I'll start with my morning. I wake up at 7 a.m. Listeners, you can use the phrase I wake up at and add your time. Try it aloud. I wake up at 6 o'clock. Or, I wake up at 8 o'clock.
After waking up, most people get up, brush their teeth, and have breakfast. For example, I get up and brush my teeth. Or, I have breakfast at 7:30.
If you study or work, use I go to school, I go to work, or I start studying at. For example, I go to work at 9 a.m. I start studying at 8:30.
During the day, you can say, I eat lunch at noon, I finish work at 5, or I come home at 6. Try repeating, I eat lunch at, I finish work at.
For the evening, common phrases are, I have dinner with my family, I relax and watch TV, I read a book, or I go to bed at 10.
Remember to use the present simple tense. I wake up, I eat, I work. This tense is perfect for talking about your regular habits.
Let's practice together. I'll model my routine. I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I eat lunch at noon. I finish work at 5. I relax at home. I go to bed at 10.
Listeners, try to say your own routine, step by step. It's okay to keep sentences short and simple.
You can also connect your sentences using words like then, after that, or usually. For example, I wake up, then I have breakfast, after that I go to work.
If you make mistakes, just try again. Practice makes it easier and more natural.
Next, we'll talk about activities we do in the morning and share some new vocabulary to explore your day even more. Stay with us.
Now, let's talk about the morning. Everybody's morning routine is a little different, but lots of activities are the same.
That's true, Daniel. In my mornings, after I wake up, I usually stretch and drink a big glass of water. Sometimes I eat breakfast right away, but sometimes I wait.
I always start my morning with a shower. It helps me wake up. Then I make coffee and read the news for a few minutes before breakfast.
Let's share some easy morning activity phrases for our listeners to try. Here are some common examples. I get up at 6. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I get dressed. I leave the house.
Yes, and you can ask someone, what's the first thing you do in the morning? Or you can add, after breakfast, and describe your next step.
Let's model a short exchange for our listeners. I get up at 6 o'clock. What about you, Daniel?
I get up at 7. I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then I eat breakfast.
Listeners, try to respond with your own morning activities. You can say, I get up at, I brush my teeth, I eat breakfast at.
And don't worry if your routine is different. Use any activities that fit your own morning. Practicing these sentences will help you have conversations about your day.
Coming up next, we'll talk about afternoon and evening routines, so you can describe your whole day in English. Let's move to the afternoon and evening. Daniel, what do you usually do after lunch?
After lunch, I go back to work and finish some important tasks. Usually, I finish work around 5 o'clock. Then I like to take a short walk if I have time.
Nice. In the afternoon, I usually study English or help with chores at home. Sometimes I relax and watch a movie.
Great examples, Sarah. Here are some useful afternoon phrases listeners can try. I eat lunch at noon. I work until 5. I study in the afternoon. I relax with my family. I go shopping.
And for the evening, try these. I have dinner at 7. I watch TV. I talk with my family. I read a book. I go to bed at 10.
You can make your descriptions longer by linking sentences. Use words like then, after that, usually, and sometimes. For example, I eat dinner, then I watch TV with my family. After that, I read.
Let's try a mini dialogue. In the evening, I have dinner. Then I study English. Sometimes I call my friends.
I play games with my family after dinner. and then I get ready for bed.
Listeners, you can repeat these sentences and add your own activities. Start with I usually or sometimes I to share different parts of your day.
Keep practicing these phrases, and soon you'll be able to describe your whole day from morning to night in English.
Next up, we'll talk about weekend routines and special activities. Stay with us. Weekends are a little different, aren't they? Daniel, what do you usually do on Saturdays?
Well, Sarah, on Saturdays, I like to sleep in a little longer. I often go outside to play football or meet friends. Sometimes I visit my family or go to the park.
That's nice. For me, weekends are for relaxing. I might watch a movie, read a book, or go shopping. I also like to try new recipes on Sundays.
Great ideas! When you want to talk about your weekend routines, try phrases like, on Saturdays, I usually, sometimes I go to, I visit.
Listeners, you can say, on Saturday, I go to the park. Or, I usually rest at home. Or, sometimes I visit my friends. Practice telling about your weekends.
Remember, weekends might be different for everyone. Some people rest, some travel, others go out with friends. Whatever you do, just try to express it in English.
And here's a quick tip. Use words like usually, sometimes, every weekend, or on Sunday to describe your routine. It makes your sentences clearer.
All right. Now think about your upcoming weekend. Practice talking about it in your own words, your family, hobbies, or fun plans.
Next, we'll share some quick tips on how to practice talking about your routines on your own. Don't go anywhere. Now, Daniel, even though talking about daily routines is pretty simple, beginners do make some common mistakes. Let's help our listeners avoid them.
Great idea, Sarah. One common mistake is forgetting to use the correct verb form. For example, some learners say, I wakes up at 7, but it should be, I wake up at 7. Remember, for I, we use the base verb form without S.
Good point. Another mistake is missing small but important words like at when talking about time. For example, I eat breakfast 7 o'clock. Should be, I eat breakfast at 7 o'clock.
Some learners also confuse word order. For example, they might say, I every day study, instead of, I study every day. In English, the usual order is subject plus verb plus time.
And sometimes people forget to add usually or sometimes to talk about habits, which helps make sentences more natural. For example, I usually have lunch at noon.
Here's a quick tip. Practice speaking slowly and clearly, and don't worry about mistakes. Every time you practice, you get better.
Mistakes are part of learning. Just listen carefully, repeat after native speakers, and keep practicing. Confidence is the key.
So remember these tips and keep talking about your daily routine with pride.
Next up, we'll share a little motivational story to encourage you to keep practicing English every day. Stay tuned. Learning a new language can sometimes feel challenging, but remember, you're not alone. Every English speaker was once a beginner.
That's right, Sarah. I remember when I started learning English, I found it hard to say even simple sentences about my day. But I kept practicing little by little, and now I can speak with confidence.
Every mistake you make is actually a step closer to success. Speaking about your daily routine is a great way to practice because it's about your real life. It's personal and meaningful.
So don't be afraid to speak, even if you're not perfect. The more you try, the faster you improve. And every day you practice, you'll notice progress.
Believe in yourself. You're learning, growing, and becoming more fluent, one sentence at a time.
Keep using English in your daily life, and before you know it, you'll be sharing your routine without hesitation.
We're proud of you for taking this journey. Keep going. You've got this. Wow, what a great episode. Let's quickly review the important things we talked about today so you can remember and practice them.
First, we learned why daily routines are important for everyday English conversations and how talking about them helps you connect with others.
Then we shared basic phrases you can use to describe your day, like I wake up at 7, I eat breakfast, and I go to work or school.
We also talked about typical morning activities, afternoon routines, and how weekends often look different from weekdays.
Plus, we helped you avoid some common mistakes beginners make when speaking about routines, like verb forms and word order.
And don't forget our motivational minute. Little steps every day lead to big improvements in your English.
Now it's your turn. Write about your daily routine in the comments or practice speaking it out loud. The more you use these phrases, the easier English will become.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of the English Conversation Podcast. We hope you enjoyed learning how to talk about your daily routine in English.
If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to our podcast so you never miss a lesson. And don't forget to share this episode with a friend who wants to improve their English too.
We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment or send us a message telling us about your daily routine or what topic you want us to cover next.
Your practice matters. The more you use English every day, the more confident you will become. Keep speaking, keep listening, keep learning.
Join us next time for more fun and useful English lessons. Until then, have a great day and keep practicing.
Thanks for listening, everyone. See you soon.